We do publish on a regular basis the activities of our customers and what they are investing in. So you can see that online. It's called the Robinhood Investor Index. And there does tend to be heightened interest in innovative technology companies because the customer base is younger and they tend to be optimistic about technology, optimistic about AI, and they're making investments in companies that make products they believe in. And my expectation is that that'll carry over to the UK. I think we'll see a similar customer base of customers that are younger, want to be in control of their finances, are digitally native in a sense. They've grown up with smartphones and technology rather than brick and mortar. And so my assumption is that the trends should be relatively similar. But of course, I've been surprised in the past, so we'll have to see.
Robinhood has been at the forefront of frenzied market activity by retail investors in the past, around the meme stocks, for instance. How different is the hype that we're seeing around trading AI for the retail investor?
I think it is a little bit different. The market environment is different than we saw during the pandemic. People aren't at home anymore under quarantine. Interest rates are north of 5%. And that leads to different dynamics. And that's part of the reason why Robinhood has adapted our business. And we're no longer just a trading app. We have a retirement product in the US. We're offering high yield in the UK as well. And we've seen that product generate a lot of excitement and a lot of adoption. And it's sort of contributed to the overall diversification I mentioned earlier, where it's less, for Robinhood, it's less about being there for people when they trade and more about serving the entire wallet of our customers, being useful to you for all of your financial needs and providing the best economics through all the products that we offer.
The diversification is fascinating because it suggests that you could be concerned about a change in those consumer patterns. I mean, what we've seen your company described as a pandemic stock. On the back of some of those pandemic trends, we know the pent-up savings have dwindled and customers are going into a much tighter credit environment. Is there an impact coming in terms of transactions, volumes for those retail customers in terms of trading? Do you think that's going to fall in 2024?
Making prognostications is always difficult. There's so many variables at play. The way that I've approached building the business is to take advantage of the environment that we're in as an opportunity to diversify. In every environment, there are certain ways that people's behaviors change and they find different financial products and services useful. So for example, in 2022, when rates came up, trading was less interesting, but holding cash and holding certain high yield products became very useful. And the companies that took advantage of that early and started offering these to customers, like Robinhood with our 5% AER on cash that's insured up to $2.25 million. And there's companies that looked at that as an opportunity to pad their bottom lines and generate more profits. Those companies, a lot of the incumbents in that category, have seen outflows and are trying to batten down the hatches to keep things from deteriorating. But we see it as an opportunity to continue building, continue diversifying, offering more value to customers. And ultimately, we've seen that impacting the business in a very positive way.
As we talk about market sentiment, we've just been through a fairly significant rally during the month of November. To what extent do you think retail investors on the platform have been fully leaning into that market rally like the institutions?
I think that it's a little bit early to tell. I mean, it's just been a few weeks, but we have seen some movement in the cryptocurrency markets. Of course, AI and technology stocks have seen a concentrated rally through most of the year. And you know, we're seeing that our customers are continue to be resilient. So I think in the UK, we're really excited to see what the adoption will be like. We think that there's a ton of excitement When we go live, we think that there will be a really useful value proposition that we have to offer.